Hi everyone, it's Heather from True North Spirit Medicine here. How you going? Welcome to the second ever mid-month messages video, and it's October 2022. So it's been a couple of weeks since we've spoken on YouTube, and there's been a lot going on. So I'm going to channel today. I have a deck of cards with me because I felt like that was the right thing to do, so maybe I'll draw one of those. Yeah, and also just to touch base a little bit in between the main monthly energy reading videos. I found my sleep has been quite, I was going to say full on disturbed, broken in the last couple of weeks. Been really tired, particularly this last week, needing extra time for rest. So, and I feel like that's a for everyone thing, that's not just me. A few wacky dreams. I've been asking for lots of messages, well not lots, I've been asking for messages in my dreams, and I've found that the answers have been coming really quickly and really clearly. And again, if you're not sure that that's your answer, then feel free to ask again. The universe doesn't run out of patience for your questions when they're delivered or when they're asked with pure intent. Yeah. I've made a set the symbol video, which is just the name I've given this particular technique. It's under the teaching videos folder or playlist or whatever it's called on YouTube. It's only short, it's like 10 minutes, and it tells you exactly how to do it. It's a really good technique. So I highly recommend using that one if you feel like it. Yeah, and the answers can come in lots of different ways, in your dreams or overheard messages or overheard songs and things like that. So yeah, so dream work, extra rest. I've been a bit dizzy and headachy the last couple of days. There's lots of solar flares, coronal mass ejections hitting the Earth's atmosphere at the moment. So I figure that's what my sort of symptoms are from. So the waking up like 4 or 5 in the morning, being extra thirsty, being extra tired, and a little bit sort of dizzy in the last couple of days. Or, you know, you might need to go see your GP or your health practitioner because there's something else. But, you know, just be mindful that there's a lot going on, and there's a lot going on with the planetary movements as well. So yeah, just take care of yourselves, I guess, is the message there. Yeah, and I think that's all that I wanted to say before we listen to whatever it is they've got to say. Yeah, I'm filming in a different room today, so hopefully the background noise isn't too much. But yeah, I don't know whether to do the card first or not. Yes, is what I'm hearing. So I've just got I think I'm just going to draw one card, so I'm not going to do a full reading like I would normally do for the monthly energy readings, but I felt like I wanted to use the cards, or a card today. And this deck popped out at me, Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. From memory, the artwork is by Jenna Della Gratalia. I feel like I'm saying her name incorrectly again, sorry. But yeah, beautiful artwork. Wisdom of the Oracle. So I'm just going to draw one card and then we're going to channel and see what they've got to say. Yeah. So I've already kind of set the intention for the, you know, best, clearest, most loving, uplifting, useful messages for everyone watching, from the card and from the channel. So let's see what we get. To the sea. Number 7, to the sea. And it's got a picture of a lady in a boat. And it looks like it's got like a compass at the front. And it looks like she's reading. I don't know if she's reading a book or a map or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll post a photo of the card on my socials over the next day or so after I publish the video. Yeah, so it's a sort of a calm ocean. She looks kind of relaxed. Or maybe she's studying the map, I'm not really sure. There's definitely like a compass heading to the sea. Okay. Let's see what they have to say to us and what they have to say about that card as well. Because I don't know what it means. Not yet, anyway. Okay, right. Greetings, dear ones. Thank you for joining us again today. It is a pleasure to sit with you so often, so frequently, and so joyfully as we have done lately. It is with great bravery and courage and guile that Heather sits with you and sits with us and agrees to be the bridge from one to the other and to bring our messages through her to you. Do not underestimate the amount of courage it takes to do this. To allow words and feelings and thoughts and pictures and ideas to flow through you when you have indeed no idea what it is that we are about to say, what it is, which words are about to fall out of your own mouth. It is a skill, my friends, one that you too can learn if you choose, but many of you do not, and that is fine. And many of you choose to tune in, as you say, to those who can, to those who are able, to those who have chosen to train, to teach, to learn how to access the frequency of us. So again, it is our pleasure to sit with you all at this beautiful table that you sit at with us. Huh. Our syntax, our sentence structure is sometimes not the same as yours. And so it causes confusion and humour, often, which is nice, but sometimes a little funny. So to the sea, my friends, we want you to pay attention to the compass heading at the front of this fairy lady's boat in the picture you have just seen. For indeed it is time to line your own personal compass to your own personal true north. And your true north is your heart's heading, my friends, your heart's heading. The way that you wish to move forward in this world, the way that you wish to bring your passions, your dreams, your desires, your loved ones, your commitment of your energy to your goals. If they align with what you desire in your heart, then we can say that you are following your heart's desire. You are following the compass point that points to your north. And of course that is different for each one of you. But of course, each one of you, when you follow your heart, it will lead you to us. In some form, it will always lead you to us, for we are love. Whatever shell, whatever idea, whatever vision, whatever picture you have in your mind of us, please know, dear ones, that we are indeed simply made of love. Pure love, pure joy, laughter, compassion, strength, wisdom, guidance, but most of all love. So when you follow your heart's headings, when you follow your heart's desires, it of course leads you to love, and we are love. So when this card says to the sea, it does not mean all at sea, which is a saying that means when you are all at sea, you are lost, you are confused, you are discombobulated, to use one of Heather's favourite words. Discombobulated. Confused, upside down, like your compass is spinning. So this card does not mean that. This card, if you notice, has a calm sea, and the lady in the boat, maybe she reads a book, but she is relaxed. She is allowing the winds of the universe, the winds of fate, to drive her small ship forward, and her compass is pointed in the right direction towards her heart's desires. So this message today for you, for all of you, or whichever day you are watching, because all time is now, it is a message of allowing the winds of us, the winds of the universe, to gently flow through you and propel you forward. It is time to relax into the arms of the universe. It is time to rest in the wings of the angels, as you might say. We have told you before that we are the wind beneath your wings, and we would love for you to allow us to carry you forward. For there are indeed times of tricky planetary movements at the moment. And the best way to sail forward through these and to stay true to your own heart and your own desires and your own compass is to allow us to help you. Let us hold your hand. Let us hug you as you sleep. Take heed of the advice that Heather gave you before we began speaking through her, and to use the advice to use your dreams. For we can speak to you in your dreams much more clearly sometimes because your consciousness is asleep. So when your consciousness is asleep, it is easier for us to come and whisper in your ear and to show you images in your dream state that will help guide you in your heart's direction. Your discernment will tell you if it is us, indeed full of love, that is giving you guidance, because that is what you must listen to. Your own discernment of what feels right for you, what feels accurate for you, what sates your heart, what soothes your heart, and what indeed lifts you up and leaves you feeling fuller than when you began. For we are here to plug you in, remember, to this divine power source, this source of love and energy and guidance that is yours. It is your birthright. And whenever you wish, you can plug yourself in, so to speak, to our infinite energies. So in closing, we wish to say thank you to you, to all of you, for joining with us today, for sitting in these moments of meditation with us and listening to our guidance through the brave and courageous Heather. We will speak to you again soon, with much love and much wind to your sails, and much guidance to point your heading of your heart towards your own true north. We will speak to you soon, with much love, and so it is. Oh, that was lovely. I really hope that you can feel the fullness of these messages. They get stronger and bigger and more profound the more we channel together. And I know that some of you noticed that too because you've told me. So that's nice. But yeah, I also feel that the transmission of the energy, so I guess more of what I feel when I'm channeling, particularly channeling the Council of Elders for you. I feel like more of the transmission of that energy is being transmitted to you as we get deeper into this work, which is lovely. Yeah. And some of the pauses in the sentences in that reading just now was me sort of trying to get the syntax right, because sometimes it is quite different to the way that I speak, so it's hard to get it out, I suppose. I don't know, sometimes it's a bit like, you know, like I don't really speak another language. I speak bits of sort of travelling language, you know, in a few different, travelling vocabulary in a few different languages, basically. And, you know, when you're trying to say something in, you know, French or Spanish or whatever it is, and it's not your mother tongue and it's not a strong language for you, you kind of know you're saying the sentences incorrectly, but it's sort of the best you can do, so you sort of stumble through it somehow. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when I'm channeling, that's a little bit like what it feels like I'm allowing this translated into English messages, or these messages to come through, and I know that the grammar or the syntax is not quite right. And so sometimes when they're speaking more slowly, because sometimes they talk really fast and sometimes it's the language is a bit slower, or the speed of the language is a bit slower. So sometimes I try and sort of correct the grammar on the way through, and it sort of makes for those funny little pauses sometimes. Anyway, I'm sure you get the message. I hope so. Anyway, yeah, that was really interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I want these mid-month messages to be a bit shorter than the longer monthly ones. But yeah, I certainly found that interesting. I hope that helped you. And yeah, I'll put a photo of this card. I'm going to go and read the book and see what it says about this card as well, because I'm intrigued. But I'll put a picture of this card on Facebook and Instagram, like maybe the same day that I publish the video, or maybe a day or two later. Anyway, keep an eye out for it because it'll be there if you want to have a closer look at it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, hit the little notification bell. Feel free to share the video with anybody that you think might be interested in what this spiritual team of ours has to say. Yeah, and I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Bye.